an annual tradition in the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jackson, and it's Brock in at the center. And for Dallas, we've got P. Oakley is out there with Hudson, and it's Watson in at the 4 spot. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Stolen by Bledsoe. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's P. Lets a floater go. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Inside, Jackson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Baldwin is checked in for Jackson.
Baldwin.
Here's P. Guarded by Bledsoe. It's stolen by Frazier. One-on-one here. Over Swift. Offensive rebound. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, first team foul.
Dallas shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And he's good on the second. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bledsoe outside to the right side. Shoots. A nice shot by Baldwin.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
With the fadeaway. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. For Dallas, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside Oakley to the paint. Here's Watson. Can't get it to fall.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
A shot by Frazier, no good.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Oakley. He kicks it to Watson. There's the pass to Oakley. 5 to shoot. And the shot is long.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Bledsoe looking around for 3. Baldwin can't get it to go.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Back to Oakley. Passes it to P. Out to the right wing. Watson for 3. Not going to go that time.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got his second basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Dallas trails by 7. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And no one has allowed fewer points since the All-Star break than these teams you see before you now.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
They could use a bucket. Oakley misses.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
First personal foul.
He is in a lot of pain right now, and from what he can tell, it looks like a lower back strain. Not good news for him or his team. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Bledsoe outside. Here's Baldwin. Offline with his 3. Dallas trails by 5. Swift misses the 3. Brock defended by Oakley. Takes it from 10. Rebounded by Hudson. Hudson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Watson. No good that time.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Pass to Brock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Watson. 3-pointer. Good on the 3-point shot. Watson's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And this is an interesting time of the season, isn't it, Clark, for a lot of these coaches? Having to balance minutes and keep players healthy for the long haul.
Yeah, it is a bit of a balancing act, Kevin. A lot of players don't like to take a seat when they're healthy and able to play. All of these guys, when you get to this level, everybody is a high-level competitor. And sometimes, even if it's for their own good, it's hard to tell them they got to take a night off. Again, I think you go back to reducing practice time and giving players a chance to play in every game that they're able to play.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Dallas trails by 4. Webster passes to Phillips. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
At around 42% since the opening tip. Here's Sanders. That shot off. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Here's Cox. Here's Scott. A rebound by Young. Here's Cage, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. 3-pointer, buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Dallas trails by 7, and the pass to Webster. Passes it to Phillips. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Third team foul. Shooting for the away team.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for two.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Dallas with it. 6-point game. Pass to Barker. Over to the wing. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Cox. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Now here's Sanders. Tee right on him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Jefferson.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Lee's checked in for Dallas. Jefferson comes in for T. Here's Cox. No points in the game yet for him. Now the pass to Phillips. 5 on the clock. Here's Barker. Yes, that goes in.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Here's Cage. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Sanders' shot is off. Dallas trails by 4. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Lee in the posts. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Dallas.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And that does it for the first quarter. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Here we go. Please give it up.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Hudson. Jefferson is out there with Carter. Then it's Oakley, and it's Watson in at the 4 slot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
But when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Baldwin. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Baldwin's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And continuing to press their advantage, they're not taking their foot off the gas.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, as they'll call it.
T's checked in for Cook.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Right wing, and that's on a bounce. Dallas will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Dallas making a switch here. Scott's checked in. Now, here's Watson. 5 points in the game.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Dallas calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here's Swift. Frazier covering. Here's Webster. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Now here's Sanders. Webster covering. That shot wide open. Baldwin's got 8.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want.
Checking in for the away team, Cage.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Webster.
Away team foul. Cage. First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for Dallas, Barker.
Oakley passes to Barker. Back to Oakley. Shot, high post. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5. Here's Cage to the inside.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Good on both. Here's Swift. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Oakley. Pass to Barker. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Watson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Scott. Clock at 6. From deep. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Thing has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's Cage. Oh, what a finish!
Goodness.
And powered down the jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Dallas calls timeout. Dallas making a switch here. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
They almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Dallas making a switch here. Lee's checked in, gone 7 of 9, and their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. No good from Bledsoe.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 5.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
The pass to Brock. Back to Bledsoe. Passes it to Brock. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Cox to the wing right side. Parker, Frazier covering. Shoots, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
To the away team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded closely. Frazier outside. Cloak loose. It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's Valencia. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. In the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Out to the right wing. Lays it up off the glass.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Dallas trails by 13. Pass to Jefferson. Dallas moving the ball around. Lee passes to Phillips. Here's Cox. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Hudson's checked in for Lee, and it's Carter in for Pete. There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. Bledsoe against Carter. Young trying to break free. No good there. Now Dallas takes it the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Cox. Dallas no good that time either. Gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And Sanders. Look at
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Now here's Jefferson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
From the arc. Sanders' shot is off. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Dallas. Down by 12. .24 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Carter's got 5 now.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Bledsoe. Hunter kicks to Sanders. And it's Sanders missing again. Inside, here's Jefferson, and the dunk by Jefferson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
That'll do it for the first half. They're up by 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfishly with patience. The guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
So far, this isn't a game they wanted to give their home crowd. They were looking very pedestrian out there. But there is time to turn this around. These fans showed up for them. They're screaming, they're yelling. The place is going wild. So they need to show up in return.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Here we go. Please give it up.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here, about 46% for the game. Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. We've got Sanders. Frazier is out there with Baldwin, and it's Bledsoe in at the point. Offensive rebound. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Dallas trails by 10. He passes to Watson. Pass to Oakley. Stolen by Bledsoe. Sanders with the ball. Bledsoe outside. Here's Baldwin. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 6 assists now in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The pass to Baldwin. Beyond the arc. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's P. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Hudson. Yep, that one goes in there. You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Now here's Frazier. Plenty of space. It's good.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Dallas trails by 16. Outside Oakley. Passes to Swift. Here's P. Guarded by Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Bucket is good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Oakley against Frazier. All sorts of time. Jump shot is good that time.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Teams checked in for Dallas.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Swift, the pass to Oakley. Dallas again missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, hand in your face on every jump.
The first one falls. Scotty's checked in for Hudson. And so he makes both from the line. Dallas trails by 18. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Webster can't get the bucket. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Cage. That one falls. Cage has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's Swift. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Oakley inside. Frazier covering. Oakley misses.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Frazier scanning the floor. Baldwin can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Oakley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Dallas making a switch here. Both free throws good from Oakley. Gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Frazier. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Webster. The shot, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Dallas making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet.
Ball is turned.
Can't do much better than that, guys.
Ball.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Pass to Barton.
Come to me.
Lee outside. Clock at 4. Outside, Webster. Here's Scott. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Carter, he's checked in for Dallas. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Sanders' shot is good. Sanders has got 10.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Carter. And the layup falls.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Here's Cage. The pass to Brock. Shoots over Scott. And it's in off the backboard. 14 points for him.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Parker, the pass to Carter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Jefferson's checked in for Scott. Now here's Frazier. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And finally they hit one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Carter on the wing. Frazier covering. Dallas again missing. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. A fadeaway, and it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Passes it to Parker. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's stolen by Frazier. Defended by Carter. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 6.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Parker. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already.
The visiting team.
Delivering the blowout. We'll get... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Hudson is out there with Oakley. Then there's Carter. And it's Phillips in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Bledsoe against Carter. Bledsoe kicks to Baldwin. Bledsoe against Carter. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the players.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
And he gets it to go.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Jefferson against Frazier. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul, second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for the away team. Frazier taking 2 shots.
And Frazier drops them both. Dallas shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Right side Jefferson. Here's Phillips. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
At the line for 1.
And that one misses. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Outside Jefferson. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other.
Second team foul.
What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. When you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the away team, number 31.
That free throw, no good. That one misses. For Dallas, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Kicks it to Hudson. Pass to Swift. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No good from Hudson. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Bledsoe left side to the left wing. No one near him. Baldwin can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Swift, the pass to Phillips. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And the shot is good. The visitors with the ball. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. The matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Bledsoe outside. Here's Baldwin. No good from outside.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game, and it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
And so Michael Malone calls a timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Frazier outside. Right wing to end the cold streak. Frazier, great positioning on the putback. Frazier's got 4 points this quarter.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Pass to Swift. Here's P. Watson, that's for 2. The wing jumper off target. Gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Frazier with it. Swift's there. A shot by Frazier, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Oakley misses.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Back to Frazier. From deep. Here's Brock. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Swift. Watson surveying the D. And the pass to Pete. Just 4 to shoot. To the right side. Dallas again missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
That's tipped, and he gets it back. The kick out to Frazier. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. Watson's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's deflected. They get it back. Passes it to Swift. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, 4th team foul. Shooting for the away team. Brock at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's P. Knocks it loose. Here's Cage. Pass to Baldwin. Over Watson. Baldwin can't get it to go. Dallas shooting about 45% from the 4 in the fourth. Here's Swift. And the rejection by Sanders. Count it. Here about 46% for the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Kicks it to Frazier. .149 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Brock. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Cage passes to Baldwin. Good work there as it goes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Out left to the wing. Now here's Watson. Frazier covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle.
Taking 2 shots.
You got to play without fouling.
And Hudson drops them both. 1:11 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Cage, defended by Carter. Drills the three-pointer. Baldwin's got 11 points here in just the second half.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam.
Strong interior move, aggressive, assertive, and effective.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Cage. 3rd personal foul, 5th team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Cox. At the line for 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
7-second difference, shot and team clock, and it's Sanders with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. 30 seconds left in the game. Pass to Baldwin. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Cox. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Third personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Both good from the line that time. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And here's Sanders. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.